top 10 anime like Tokyo Revengers. Hi guys, welcome back to Anime Town, and in today's video we will be taking a look at the top 10 anime like Tokyo Revengers. Be sure to like and subscribe and watch the video to the end. The top 3 entries will blow you away, so buckle up and let's just get into it.
だからツッコミです。本当、ツッコミが言うのだから本当です。
On the number 10 spot, we have Charlotte. Now, yes, Charlotte is not that gangster heavy, but it does have elements like going back in time to save someone and using supernatural powers to change the future and such. And it plays out to be an emotional story that we all can connect and identify with. The anime follows a high schooler, Otosaka Yu, who suddenly awakens a superpower that allows him to take over a person's body. And as all teenagers do, he abuses his power to varying effects till he gets stopped by Tomori Nao, who forces Yu and his sister to transfer to Hoshinomi Academy, a school made for children with supernatural powers. Here, the student council is headed by Nao, whose job is to find problem children like Yu who are abusing their powers. And Yu, now required to become a part of the student council, leads on to a journey of self-discovery and certain realizations that he could not have ever imagined. On the number 9th spot, we have the one and only Gangsta. With that name, you already know that you are in for a gangster show with a gangster lifestyle. And that perception is not all that wrong with how brazen some anime titles really are. Take Bo for example, which is a show about slashing whiskers. So not really a delinquent style show, Gangsta follows actual mafia handyman Nicholas and Warwick who work for anyone who has money. During one of their jobs against a local pimp, Nicholas and Warwick come across a prostitute named Alex. They allow her to join their handyman company, so the people after her cannot kill her while she is in their protection. The show follows a day-to-day life of the handyman as they come to terms with their past and prepare to face off against an immense war that is ready to take over their small city of Ergastelum. On the number 8 spot, we have Erased. Also lacking in the gangster area, Erased follows Fujinuma Satoru, who has an automatic ability that turns back time a little bit before a disaster is about to happen. He has saved countless mishaps from happening through this ability. But when his own mother gets murdered, the police arrest him as the main suspect. Satoru finds himself sent back 18 years in the past when 3 of his classmates were found dead in his old town. Realizing that these murders and what happened to his mother are connected, Satoru takes it upon himself to save his classmates and ultimately find the culprit behind the murders and save his mother 18 years later while serving justice to the serial killer.
Ohayo, Hinazuki.
ナイフは無駄だと言ったはずだ。
On the number 7 spot, we have Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens. The city of Fukuoka seems just like another ordinary peaceful city in Japan. But as things cannot be normal in anime, the whole town is filled with dangerous individuals like serial killers, local gangs, assassins, petty Karens, and more. In this city, Zenji Banba, who, aside from having a very interesting name, is a local detective investigating the works of other assassination organizations in Fukuoka. Feeling his interference in their work, these organizations hire a cross-dressing hitman, Lin, to take him out. But to their shock, Lin is tired of the low pay and the long hours he has to work to make his ends meet, and instead joins up with Zenji to get himself more money. Now a fatal duo, they launch a surprise meet and greet event that the underground world of Fukuoka has never seen before. Just kidding. They form an assassination firm that chases down and kills other hitmen.
それで死んだって本望だ。
草原悲しいこと言わんで脱出する方法も考えない。
なあ、ハンマーブロスって知ってるか？
知らない。
そうか。
On the number 6 spot, we have Ikebukuro Westgate Park. Just like Fukuoka in Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens, Ikebukuro Westgate Park is filled with vile criminals, drug lords, and gangs that control various parts of the city. The city has grown more violent over the years, and Makoto Majima is no stranger to the violence that has gripped the city. He spends his time mediating between warring factions and helps police sort out cases before they grow into massive scandals. But when Ikebukuro devours his family, Majima is up against a wall to protect his close friends, while trying to save his mother and get through the violent storm of Ikebukuro without losing too many of his close allies. Ikebukuro Westgate Park is essentially a story about a boy living with his single mother, trying to tread through the gang wars, violence, and terrorism that has engulfed the city he calls home.
最後まで聞けこのガキがこれ以上続きますなら命の保証はしねえいいな
ガラ空きになってるぜ。どうした腕がなまってんじゃねえか。抜けさ
On the number 5th spot, we have K. Yes, just the letter K, which if you are new in the anime community, you might not have heard about it. But K is one of the best gangster anime out there. It follows a high schooler, Yashiro Isana, who somehow gets accused of brutally murdering a Red Klansman. The head of the clan, the Red King, Suo Mikoto, is on the hunt for his head. Still, not remembering anything about the murder, Yashiro enlists the help of the infamous black swordsman, Kuro Yatogami, to keep him safe until he is able to prove his innocence. But while this is going down, a heinous plot from behind the scenes makes the kings of different clans wage war on one another, plunging Yashiro into the brutal world of clan wars and conspiracy where his survival is at stake.
Flapping your trap at a guy like Durarara, huh? Where do you get off talking so big? You palookas are like...
On the number 4th spot, we have the infamous Baccano. Now, Baccano is one of the only few anime that you can actually watch in dub and actually have a similar experience to the Japanese version of the show. It is set in the 1930s, Chicago, where the legendary train, the Flying Pussyfoot, is starting its transcontinental run. Two scientists, Zillard and Ennis, are looking for some missing bottles, while a mafia in Italy is having major shootouts with the local gangs in the area. And the Advina Avis, a passenger ship on sale in 1711, has alchemists conducting experiments for the elixir of life. All of these events seem unrelated, but two thieves, Isaac and Miria, somehow manage to tie all of these events together in a grandeur saga that is to bring people together, get matters resolved, and make the world a better place in the most epic way possible.
This is looking bad. If I don't cut loose pretty soon, I'm probably gonna bust.
Now we are finally at the top 3 recommendations for top 10 anime like Tokyo Revengers by Anime Town. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button red, and with that, let's just dive into them.
俺が三橋だ。何の用で?
At the number 3 spot, we have Kyou Kara Ore Wa, or From Today On, I Am. Now, Kyou Kara Ore is a very old show that aired in the 90s, but if you are looking for some of the best high school gangster anime out there, then Kyou Kara Ore Wa is the one for you. It follows two high schoolers, Takashi and Shinji, who are both bored of their everyday life. And upon their transfer to a new school, they decide to reinvent themselves and become delinquents. From heartfelt clashes to gangster warfare, Takashi and Shinji both go on different mischievous adventures to become the biggest delinquents in Japan.
So?
いや、まつげまで金髪なんだなって。
下もだぜ。見るか？
本当？見せて。冗談だって。
The second anime that we have for you on this list is Banana Fish. Now set in America, Banana Fish tells a more serious story than Kyou Kara Ore Wa and follows Ash Lynx, a teenager who is raised by the infamous mafia godfather Dino Golzine. Now leading his own little gang on the streets of Manhattan, Ash meets Japanese photographers Shunichi Ibe and his assistant Okumura Eiji, who are reporting on American street gangs. While they are interviewing Ash, Dino's men barge in on Ash's hideout and kidnap Eiji along with one of Ash's gang members, Skip. It is revealed that Dino ordered this raid because Ash was investigating the mysterious drug, Banana Fish, that led to the death of his older brother, Griffin. To save his friends and continue his investigations on Banana Fish, for which he has to go against the wishes of the godfather Dino.
ここに一体何しに来やがったんだ。よりによってこんな時になんで俺はいつも年寄りに足を引っ張られるんだ。ふざけんなあのバカじじいども。
Just what the hell are you trying to say, huh? Bartender? Bart. Ah, crap. So if you give someone stink eye, then you can't complain if they kill you, can you?
And finally, on the number 1 spot, we have the gangster magnum opus of anime, Durarara. Now, Durarara is by far the best hoodlum style anime out there. It is the go-to gangster anime if you are sick of the whole Yakuza trope and want some pure gangster fun. Durarara is set in Tokyo, where rumors of mysterious beings like a headless motorcycle rider run rampant. Bored of his countryside life, Ryugamine Mikado is convinced by his old friend to move out to Tokyo and experience the thrilling city life with him. But as the gangster violence grows, Ikebukuro goes into turmoil, and supernatural beings from the legends start roaming the streets of Tokyo. Mikado's city life might hold more for him than just simple city excitement. So that's it guys, Anime Town's list of top 10 anime like Tokyo Revengers. Be sure to comment down your favorites and don't forget to subscribe and comment subscribe if you want to be recognized as a true mafioso. I will personally reply to all the comments that follow this. See you in the next one then, peace out.